Wow, this is wonderful weather we're having, and hey, the good news is it's supposed to pour rain just as much tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. If they can find a way just to sprinkle in a meteor shower or something, that'd be great. My God, I hate racing in the mud. I hate racing in the mud. You know what I do hate though? So when you have to race in the pouring rain and you're race 1, 2, 8, and 12. Now it wasn't cool enough to slip into hypothermia today, so that was okay. And they had the Masters on. I'm not a golf guy, right? I know the players, some of the players, just from hearing their names, and a lot of the people I'm friends with love golf. James loves golf, and James is a very good golfer. Scotty, I don't think I've seen him golf in a long time, but I know he likes golf. Curtis doesn't like it that much. Mark loves golf, my brothers. James and Mark love golf. Me, I'm just not, I'm always running around. I don't, between the ADHD and racing, I don't have time for golf, right? I used to play it sometimes. I'm like probably everybody else. I used to shoot, 95, 100, be happy. That's me. So Aaron and Ronnie love golf. So there's 3 TVs in the kitchen at the Meadows, and the one in front of the couch, they had on the Masters. The Masters. Bryson, whatever his name is, the leader, DeChambeau. He's the leader, and I fell asleep for a good 40 minutes. So I guess golf helped me out today. So I get to the track. Obviously, it rained at the barn. I didn't get a whole lot done. None of us got a whole lot done today. I get to the Meadows. I'd rather get there with the hope that it might stop raining, but when you look at the radar, it's all rain. You couldn't be any more wet if you were in a pool today. So I get there. The track is hard as a rock. There's ruts in it, where you can see the water's just kind of chewing away at the track a little bit. They're trying to run the screen over it, but it's not a great track. And I'm not trying to preface the break by insider trading, but I had just a short, brief conversation with a partner, Marco, with insider trading. Marco and I have been partners in this filly since the start, and she's fast, but how fast? I don't know. She's a useful filly. So I have 2 sides with insider trading. Now Marco had said, is it worth just schooling her and get her used to the gate? And I had to stop myself. Insider trading is not scared of the gate whatsoever. It's when the gate pulls away, she touches herself and gets out of gear. Now last year, if you remember, this is almost deja vu. Last year she trained down without hobbles, didn't need them. Then we get to the track at Mohawk. Oh, what's going on? She made a break at the gate. Oh, it's just a bad day. It was almost the same. Bad day, made a break, whatever, who cares? She'll be fine next week. Remember the next week? Oh, she made another break. All right, that's enough. Put the hobbles on her. But when you take a horse that has never had hobbles, not every time. Sometimes they take to them perfectly. Other times they don't. They don't take to them as good. The first time that insider trading had hobbles on this year was Monday morning when I trained her. Now, it's not from, she doesn't maul herself or interfere. I've trained her with a set of brace bandages on and a little knee tape on. That's it. She doesn't maul herself, but she does touch herself coming off the car when she switches gears at the gate. That's why I was bringing her into the gate. I don't really feel she needed to make a break today. Did the track really push her over the edge a little bit? Maybe, but everybody had to race on it. So my immediate, me being Anthony, my instinct right away was, let's change some stuff, crank her hobbles in, and get her trotting. And that may happen. But there's the other side of me saying, hey, when you qualified her, she had brace bandages and bell boots on and never put a step in at Northfield Park. And you never had to steady her once. Yeah, that did happen, didn't it? You can see I'm talking to myself there. So I'm going to think long and hard about the direction of insider trading. Now I can screw her down tight, lighten her up front, put the hobbles on her, anchor her in, and she won't run. Is that the way we want to go? Or do we want to go the other way? She is a growing filly, and I haven't seen a quarter better than 29 seconds out of her yet. I know it's in there because she did it last year. But remember, for Marco, for myself, for all my partners, there's nothing saying that this filly's a Grand Circuit filly or even a Sire Stake filly just because she was. Lots of fast fillies. Lots of nice fillies. So I guess the best way to address the insider trading is simple. She's a nice filly that's made a couple of breaks now. Now whether we go down the path of, let's get her legs back underneath her, leave her with take the boots back off of her, tape her knees up, put brace bandages on her behind, and train her up hard next week and see how she is. Worst case, she makes another break. Or we go the other way and, as I said, anchor her down, screw her down tight. I don't know, but either way, let's just assume she's a nice filly and we're going to have a good year and see what happens. Without the expectations of she's a Sire Stake filly. As of today, she's not. That doesn't mean that she can't be. It's the same thing I said to Tim. He pulled up and he goes, pull the shoes. He goes, what do you think? I said, that's what she is. The filly on the front's fast and makes breaks. The filly in the 2 holes bigger and stronger right now. I said, pull the shoes, race good. I wasn't disappointed in her in the least. She was off 2 weeks. It's the start of the year. We're not really going. We're not, I'm not disappointed to pull the shoes at all. But to be realistic, that's what she is. We'll go from there. I messaged Jason after. I said, that non-winners 2 race, how many horses do we have entered for Northfield? We could have put pull the shoes in there. She'll beat them. And that's what I want to do. Do I want to chase Brown Burke's horse and that other filly around next week? Hope one of them makes a break or the other one gets run into the ground? No, not really. But I will. If I have a problem with it. She's still got a race. I don't want to go into races. You guys know this. I don't want to go into races 10-1. You go in there 5, 6, 7-1 with an outside chance if she races good and hope that somebody makes a mistake in an added money event. Sure, we're going to have those all year long. And as it turns out, I think we got a full boat at Northfield anyway, and the non-winners of 1, 2, 3. I don't really want to price pull the shoes in the maiden. I think she'd have to go in for like 25,000 or something. I don't really want to do that. It wouldn't be a stone cold steal or anything, but I don't really want to do that. So I think we'll just stay the course with these 2. Now, which path do we go on? I'll talk to Tim over that over the next couple of days with insider trading because I don't know. There's quite a debate going on in my mind right now about the direction of insider trading. And I guess the good news is, regardless of the direction, it's an easy walk back, right? If I put the hobbles on her, put aluminums on her up front, screw her down tight, and race her, and I'm like, I don't like her like that. All right, take the hobbles back off her, put her back the way she was. We got tons of time to figure out what we're doing. And I know that everybody's like, well, the Sire Stake's coming, just relax. Right? If you're not going to win the Sire Stake or the Sire Stake, and you have to trot 54, 55, you have to be going into the stake saying, I know I can trot 55 today. If you can't do that, she's not a Sire Stake horse. She's just a horse going to race on the Sire Stakes. And you guys know that. This is, whether it's Marco and I texting or you guys hearing this, you know. It's not a surprise. Anyway, I wasn't, am I disappointed? Generally speaking, stepping back, big picture, yeah, a little bit. But I wasn't disappointed today. She pulled up sound, she was fine, and I could tell she was frustrated too. So how do I help her? How do we help insider trading? And you know what? Hopefully if we walk down the right path, we can get to the insider trading of last year, who was clearly a fringe player at the very least in the Sire Stake program. So we'll get there. Takeaways from today. Both fillies were sound. Both fillies were fine after the race. There's no issues, no concerns. So it was good. Only concern I had after those 2 races was the fact I had to wait till race 12 to drive Irish Ray. That was it. If the judges had called down and said, listen, Anthony, it's raining hard. We're going to give you a name of the biggest guy in the paddock, and you're going to have to go and fight him outside. But after the fight, immediately after the fight, you can leave. Would have been a tough choice. I might have taken them up on it. Irish Ray's just now. There's an issue. He's not good enough to race an hours 4,000, and the bigger problem is he has to do it again next week if we leave him here. So Tim's done a great job. His staff has done a great job. Irish Ray has never really carried a lot of weight. Always been a nervous horse. You had to watch him at the gate. Now he was behaved in the post parade. He was quiet. I actually let him jog along a little bit, walked him, put his nose on the gate, and he settled. By the time we got halfway around the turn, Irish Ray was focused. No. He wasn't faster, but he was focused. Got away. He let me take him off the gate. Get away 6, followed cover. And plus, like, he wears bar shoes, and the track was like cement too. So he did very well considering. Which is not good enough. He can go back to PEI. My father's horse, James Arthur, is starting back up now. We had him ready to go as a 2-year-old last year, and he put lines in 2 places, Sesame and the Coppermine. He's all healed up now and ready to start back training. So he'll likely head back to PEI at some point, I guess. And then we also have Woodmere Betcha to head back to PEI, or head to PEI at some point. Now, I did tell Jamie Smith and all my partners on Woodmere Betcha that she probably wouldn't surface until she qualified in Ontario. That's not a necessity either. They do have qualifiers in PEI. So that's what's going on right now in my mind. Not a great day, right? Kind of a crappy day, really. I had to spend all day in the pouring rain, and it did this. See this? It did this for 4 hours. First today, the whole card. Every time I looked out the window, it was raining harder. So I got soaked. I got muddy. I got a little angry, a little frustrated, but I had a lot of time to think about our 2 girls. Ola Shoes did what she could today. She's going to have better days. Yes, she's going to have better days. She wasn't bad. Insider trading, yeah, we got some work to do. We'll get it done. Irish Ray, just not good enough. Not good enough. Can't be angry at a horse because he can't go faster. But he's come a long way as a racehorse. Maturity-wise, he has. And I think wherever he lands in PEI, I think my father and his partners are going to have fun with Irish Ray because he's grown up quite a bit as a horse. So that was my day in a nutshell. Tomorrow, it is supposed to rain all day again. Oh, I forgot. A fantastic job by Jason Merriman this morning, qualifying Mel Gibbs-Swan. Again, Mel Gibbs-Swan, okay. I expect more, but a good start. Won his qualifier in 2-1. Yes, he was all out at the wire. I saw it. You saw it too. But he got his work done and looked good doing it. And Sedona Hill off the list today. So great job by Jason. Qualifying the horses and getting that done, and everybody for getting them ready to qualify today. We'll be at it again tomorrow. We got horses to race tonight. We still got Drebin and Hallie in the clouds. I think Drebin probably has a better shot than Hallie. Hallie's coming in a tiny bit short. No, I told you she trained in 2 minutes last week, or on Saturday, so she's not super short, but she is a little short coming off tying up. But both of them have outside shots tonight. Tomorrow we get Stay Close. I'm just going to try and get him around quietly tomorrow. Vaquero Blue Chip. He trained well last Saturday, his first start of the year. I'm eager to race him. I like Vaquero Blue Chip, always have. So a number of people asked me, so quite a few changes today. Now, I will tell you this really quick. Saturday, Time Is On My Side did not get in. They only had 4 entered in the series. So they weren't going to race 4 horses. So they gave, I guess per the rules, it said in the text message I saw, per the rules, everybody gets 10 points. And they go on to the next leg. Hopefully they fill the race next week. Now, we have to qualify. Time Is On My Side. You know what I don't like? So when the Poconos in Philadelphia were down, they extended the qualifying time to 90 days. So the horses that were racing there didn't have to qualify. But then once they got a couple of weeks into the season, they put it back to 60. Why don't you just put it to 100 days and leave it? So now Time Is On My Side will have to qualify Tuesday. So I'm saying, well, anybody can go with them. Justin, and not to take anything away from Justin Walters, he's doing a great job driving and did a great job with this colt. Anybody can go with Time Is On My Side. Then I look at the draw. Kings County didn't get in. Week off probably isn't going to hurt him. Militant didn't get in. Week off probably isn't going to hurt him. I'd like to get the hobbles on him and get Eric the Buzz him a good mile anyway. So not a big deal, but it means I don't really have to go to Kentucky. So I'm going to pivot. Monday afternoon, I'm going to put some horses in the trailer and come to the Meadows. We're going to qualify Arson. Next Tuesday at the Meadows, we're going to qualify Memory and Imagination. I'm also toying with the idea of qualifying JK Victory once or twice. And also schooling Pickpocket. So I'm going to bring 4 over here and go with them. Bigger track. There's no reason not to. And it's a day that I can get it done. So it's a wiser choice in that regard for me. I wonder which way I should take. I'm just going to go this way. So when you get to the airport here in Pittsburgh, it cuts off. You can go towards the airport and it takes you also into Ohio, or you can go to the turnpike. People swear by the airport way. I don't think there's much difference. I'm going to stay on the road. I'm going to the turnpike. So qualifiers on Tuesday will be, those are the ones qualifying: Arson, Memory and Imagination, possibly JK Victory. I am going to school Pickpocket over there also, and then we'll see how everybody is after that. So I was able to pivot, turn some lemons into lemonade, as I like to say, I like to do. And on my what's piqued my interest the most is Monday, though. Not doing a whole lot on Monday, but I am going to watch Lovers play. Very eager to see how she races Monday afternoon at Oak Grove, and also Spitfire Overseas in too. So lots coming up, lots going on. We've had an okay week today. Not a great day today, but not the end of the world. As I said, happy with Pull the Shoes, and just got some work to do with insider trading. So I'll let you guys go. And once again, I turned a nice little 4-minute update into a 17-minute video. Take care.